Okay, so downtime. So first and foremost, we talk about the payoff. The crew earns 2 rep per score by default. If the target of the score is higher tier, take +1 rep per tier higher. Blah blah blah. This is worth 2 rep because Vorus is not higher tier than you guys. Oh wait, no, that's right. So 2 rep for this score. Good work, everybody.
Nice.
And then we talk about coin. So you can sell off that artifact you got earlier for 1 coin. We can put this in the vault. The porcelain figurine we're going to have to arrange a buyer for and discuss. We're
gonna have to negotiate the price of it.
Unless we can make a thing out of it, or you can just say, nope, we're foisting that off, or you can take it. If you do decide to sell it immediately, it's worth 4 coin right now. It may be worth more if you want to take time to find a buyer and explore more of what this thing means, but that also might bring other complications.
It's worth it. It's worth it to hold on to.
Yeah, because we want to know, for instance, whether or not
I want to know what it is.
Boros will...
Yeah, you gotta get it appraised.
Okay, cool. So
Antiques Roadshow.
So you're doing that. All right. Okay, so we'll say 0 coin.
I got this
1
from a
coin
heist.
for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that to the vault.
Wow.
Yep.
You may have gotten it from a heist, but what you didn't know is that it's worth $20,000.
You may have stolen this from a crazy novel.
Oh, that would be great. It would be
Antiques Roadshow.
Antiques Roadshow Fence Edition.
Gothics Roadshow.
It's held like in a non-disclosed location in a non-extradition country, and it's only illegal things.
Let's talk about heat. So after a score conflict with opponent, crew takes heat. This is not a high profile or well-connected target. The situation did... Nope. This does not. It's not on hostile turf. There is no killing involved, and you're not at war. So I'm going to say this is actually contained standard exposure for 2 heat. So you guys are at a total of 5 heat right now. You have 4 remaining before you gain a wanted level.
We need to get rid of some heat.
You can use a downtime action to do that if you want. Next step is entanglements. Fun, glorious entanglements. So you have 5 heat now, and you have 0 wanted level. So I roll 2, like we agreed upon before. I'll tell you what these are. So I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
That is gang trouble or questioning, my pick. Let me see here.
Could have Arkady question us about, like, the Wraiths showed up, said the place was, like, swarmed with police. What was that about?
The Wraiths showed up. They were attacked by a dog. Don't know what it meant.
Do you know?
I think I know exactly what this entanglement is going to do. I'm going to use questioning. The Blue Croats grab an NPC member of your crew or one of the crew's contacts to question them about your crimes.
No, Arkady.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, your name's Arkady.
Yeah, that's my family.
That's confusing me.
So you'll hear about this later, Caelin.
God, we're gonna. I put all that work into that.
But basically, what happens is that the Blue Coats. So it's obvious. This is in the weeks following because this is downtime, so it extends. This is in the weeks following. It's obvious that the house has got robbed, right?
Yep.
So the servants report it to the Blue Coats. The Blue Coats start a case file on it. They start asking around. They, of course, figure out, the spark rights are connected to lightning barriers. They know this is a likely connection. Sometimes it can be made. And they eventually get back to RK. Mm-hmm. So let's make a fortune roll to figure out how much he talks. I'm going to roll. So I determine a dice pool depending on how loyal he is to you right now. He is terrified of you guys because he thinks you're a bigger organization than you are. So I'm going to give him 3 dice. And let's see what he says. So you can... let's roll this first. 5. Okay, so you guys are going to gain 1 heat from the slight information that RK gives the cops, or you can pay the Blue Coats off with 2 coin if you want to avoid the heat.
I'm not going to pay anybody off. 1 heat is fine.
Heat is great. It just makes us stronger.
Okay.
It just cooks us.
If you can't stay out of the...
If you can't handle the heat,
then
stay out of the kitchen.
Don't be in a hot place.
If you can't take the heat, stay out of Hell's Kitchen.
So we'll push this up to 6. I'm going to also give you
stay out of
guys
people's ghost basements.
Wear a hat.
drink some water.
I'm going to also give you guys -1 faction status with the Wraiths. Because the Bluecoats pulled Arkady in, the criminal underworld hears about this, and it filters through, and the Wraiths can eventually work their way back to figure out...
I feel like that would blow the whole thing.
That would blow the whole thing, though, wouldn't it? Nah,
Yeah.
never mind. Let's not worry about that for now. They don't know yet. Okay. So we'll flip through this.
right.
Yet.
Okay, so
They're gonna
entanglements
talk
are
to
over.
that dog.
All right, now we go into downtime.
Diggity dog.
So the 6 possible actions you guys can take. You can acquire an asset that's getting tools back, like your fine lock picks.
Yes.
You can do a long-term project, like Caelin worked on last time. You can recover to tick your healing clock. You can reduce heat. You can train, or you can indulge your vice to get rid of stress. So let's
I'm
go around the
indulging.
table and take 2 actions at a time. So let's start off with Caelin. What are you gonna do?
So I have 4 stress now.
Remember the rule about
I
overindulging.
don't
I know.
remember.
I guess I should
If
wait.
you roll your lowest quality, so in your case it would be resolve. You roll 2, take the lower, and if you clear more stress than you have, you overindulge.
Oh,
I guess I should wait.
take the lower.
Alright,
Oh, I should
I
have gone so
will
crazy.
work more on the project.
On your Bluecoats project,
Mhm.
do you want to perhaps start a long-term project to figure out what this ivory figurine is?
Yeah.
You could do that instead.
I like that.
So start a clock for that. That's going to be an 8 clock.
Okay, another 8 clock that turns into a 4.
No. Actually, just make it a single 6 clock. That makes more sense.
Okay.
You can ask around.
Pizza.
How are you going to gather information about this? So it's just one single
Yeah.
6 clock, no links.
I think I am going to go to Ophelia because I think that she would probably, since she's been around longer, she may have an understanding of sort of like black markets for
For what it is and stuff.
for things like that, or she might know someone like an appraiser
Yeah.
or something like that.
Ophelia doesn't necessarily know exactly what it is, but she can direct you to some merchants in Night Market and other various books and scrolls at the library, so that you can research to try to start tracking this thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So roll an action and then mark off a number of ticks depending on how well you roll.
Okay, and I'm rolling with what?
That's up to you. How are you getting the information?
Oh. I guess it would really be study, wouldn't it?
It depends. You're also consorting with Ophelia to
Okay.
get leads.
I'll do it that.
Okay.
Consort. So.
All right. So that's a 4. So 2 ticks on that clock.
Okay.
And then that's 1. We'll come back around. We're gonna go round robin. So your first downtime action, Ptolemy.
Okay, I'm going to reduce stress.
Okay. So you need to indulge your vice. This is the first time we've seen you do this, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, I'm gonna shoot an idea at you, and you can tell me what you think about it.
That's great.
So, I have this contact who is Casey the prostitute, and usually what I told you before was that she's a contact because she comes into high profile people, like guys who are blah blah blah, and I'm wondering if I can extend her as a contact, where maybe I can work out some negotiation with her that maybe I can get some things off of some people.
Your Johns? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well,
she can...
maybe some of these guys take off their rings,
You're watching, and
or
you're
they're
just
watching. When they and then I negotiate something where I get things from her, and then she gets a cut.
Yeah, that's totally plausible.
So
so she can become a vice purveyor, basically. So if you overindulge, one of the consequences you can get is losing your vice purveyor. So if you overindulge, your relationship with her would suffer in some way.
Yeah, that would make sense. If she does it too often, then she's gonna get caught. So
right, and she would blame you for that. Okay.
Well, but I'm not trying to overindulge. I'm just trying to.
Oh, I know. Overindulging is something that might happen.
Oh.
It's always a risk when you indulge your vice. So when you indulge your vice, you're going to roll one of these 3 qualities, whichever one has the least dots. So in your case, it's insight. So you roll 1 dice, and you're going to reduce your stress by the number you roll on the dice. If you roll higher than the stress you have, you overindulge, and something else happens. Something bad can happen.
Oh.
You have a 1/3 chance.
The bad things that can happen are you attract...
Oh, 1/3 of all, yeah.
You can. Here's the bad things that can happen from overindulging. You attract trouble, which means I get to roll an additional entanglement. You can brag about your exploits, which means I give you more heat. You're lost. You play a different character for a session while your other one does some soul searching. Or you're tapped. Your current purveyor cuts you off. So Casey would be like, I'm not doing this for you anymore.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so go ahead and roll to see if you're reducing how much you're reducing this by. 6. So you overindulge. The good news is, Will, you get to pick.
You're critting.
So which one of these consequences do you want to take?
I want her to cut me off.
Oh, wow, that was a quick So has this relationship been going on this way for a while?
This is a relationship that
has this aspect of
wait,
her
okay, here's
stealing
a question. When I say cut off, could I just have her cut off from that portion, or is she cut off completely?
No, you can still have the relationship with her, but she no longer steals things for you.
That's perfectly fine with me.
That means you
because I literally just came up with this idea like 3 minutes ago.
Okay.
So
well, that means you need to find another source for getting your
that's fine.
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying that like this was my first time and last time.
How does this interaction with? Oh, so this hasn't been happening for a long time.
Well, let's say that it has.
Okay.
And that now that I've overindulged, basically, on this latest thing, she got caught. Mm-hmm. And, like, when she got caught, maybe she was reprimanded or, like, even physically harmed.
Yeah.
And then she's like, it's like, she shoves this in my hand, and then she's like and she's like, I ain't doing it no more. Yeah. And then I care about keeping this relationship, so I'm like, my bad.
Right.
You don't have to do it anymore.
You smooth things over.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. Sounds good to me. Okay, great. Downtime.
But that got rid of all of my stress.
Yes.
Lucky.
Okay.
I thought this was going to be a D6, but I get a
What about you, Marco?
So I'm going to indulge my rights as well. I want to look for. I want to get this lion statue sold.
Okay.
I want to.
You already did that. That's why you got the coin.
Oh, I already sold it.
Yeah, you said you did. I included it.
Oh, okay. I figured I had to do that in downtime. Then I'll check out like new grounds for like pickpocketing.
Okay, so you're gonna go steal things and indulge your vice. Cool. Yeah. All right.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
From the thing that I just did, because she's providing me with something, does that end up being something tangible for me as my character?
Yes, but not to the value of a coin.
Okay.
Right.
To the value of I have something for costuming.
Yeah, but you always have stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Like we only care about it on screen if it's a coin or more.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you want to indulge, roll 2 and take the lower. So that's 3 stress you clear.
Yeah,
and you don't overindulge, so there's nothing more we need to work about.
Oh yeah,
so
it was impossible.
What happens here? Like your hunting grounds in Charter Hall? Is that where you pickpocket people too, or?
No, this would be like a little something extra. So I'm gonna go check out like a slightly fancier place.
Okay.
And wander around and kind of get the layout of the streets, like oh, that house looks nice. So
right, casing places.
Yeah.
All right.
Grab a monocle here, a wallet here.
I was gonna say he just has a monocle collection. Is like the only thing.
I was gonna say like glasses or like
monocle here, monocle
there. They'll never see me coming.
I only steal from people who have impaired vision.
Okay.
Monocles offer glasses, sunglasses, decorative non-glasses.
Nobody has sunglasses in this.
Nobody does.
Excuse me.
You might.
Do you?
This is a world of darkness.
Fashion.
Okay, what about Arthur's downtime action tips?
Okay, so everyone gets 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you double up on healing?
Yep.
Okay. Can. So I already have 3 boxes. I feel like healing has to be the thing because I am dying.
Yes.
But one more real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Is trauma permanent? So there's no point in because I have no stress now.
Yes,
so,
there's no point in you healing stress.
So I feel like even though I would like to game the system, the reality is that I just need to double up on healing.
Mm-hmm.
So
you could. I mean, how would you game the system?
I would say, I healed enough so I could like reach out to the ghost field and train, but that's stupid.
No, that's fine. So when you fill up your healing clock,
Yeah.
all of your harm moves down by 1 level. So the level 1 harm drops off and disappears. That level 2 harm becomes level 1, and your level 3 becomes level 2.
Oh, okay. So like dog bite becomes 2, dog bite 2 becomes 1.
Yes.
Okay.
To keep it sufficiently confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but I will.
And you're going to fill up your healing clock no matter what.
Yeah, because I only have 1 left.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and, because I realize that I am likely to do this again and maybe also spectacularly fail again, I will double up on healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead and so you need to roll though because the segments roll over into the new clock.
Oh, okay,
after you
great.
set.
Okay, so
you just go to Bruce.
Yeah,
is
Bruce.
How horrified
Yeah,
is
Bruce
he?
always
So
like.
How
Your
does
face
Bruce react?
is messed up permanently.
Part of your face is missing. Like you got this scar. How do you
You're
explain
permanently
this
messed up.
to your butler? How do you
So
explain
I
this?
can't because they bring me back.
Unconscious.
Oh.
We put him on his doorstep because
Okay,
like,
so
if
Bruce
we,
never sees you.
because if he found us there, he'd be like,
Like
you attacked
they
them.
ding dong ditch me.
So what happens?
Well, I mean,
when
like, what would happen if we were there with you? It'd be even worse for us.
Yeah.
Wait, why would you want to be there? You
No,
definitely don't want to be there.
No, that's what I'm
That's the
saying.
point.
That's what
They
I'm
leave
saying
you on
we
the
did that.
doorstep so they don't have to
Yeah.
interact with Bruce.
That's
I
what
know.
he said.
That's why I said they ding
Yeah,
dong ditch me.
okay.
That's
Cool.
what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Okay,
That makes
so
sense.
yeah,
It's
so
communication.
how do you explain this scar to Bruce? Though?
Kids.
Like once you come out of your unconscious state, he's gonna want to have some answers.
I don't remember.
I
was
can't
it once?
remember. I'm traumatized.
Oh man. Oh, man.
He's gonna hate that. So
I mean,
much.
yeah, Bruce. So correct me if I'm wrong, but wouldn't Bruce feel like you were never going outside again? Like when
He probably will try. This will probably increase my obligation.
Okay.
It's like,
God.
all right, clearly, like Bruce already suspects what I'm doing. Right? He knows I'm sneaking out to do adventurous stuff.
I have a question.
You
So-
guys, I gotta be home by 9.
If you are someone who is expected to have like a certain public image and how you portray yourself, how are they
Yep.
going to deal with the fact that you have a huge all of your
I
scars?
am the only surviving scion of the Arkady house.
Okay.
I am a pale, weak albino. So people already treat me
Yes,
badly and
sure.
underestimate me.
Mm.
So we never explain people to other. Firstly, wealthy families do wealthy family stuff, which is, oh look, he's just more gross. I don't explain myself to you. I'm wealthy. I can summon 3 White Eyes Blue Dragon. That's just the job because I have money. So I don't need to tell you.
Exodia.
Yeah, I don't need to explain myself to you.
Okay, so
Exodia.
that
I got
makes
one of
sense.
these.
So
I was just
you tell
wondering.
me if this makes sense, but I think I should start at 8 o'clock for Bruce.
I love how he's,
Labeled,
like, the ugliest
figure out where
child
Arthur
ever.
goes.
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
Okay, cool.
I love that like you're just like now like the most like grotesque, horrifying child.
You
He's
should wear a
perfect for
mask,
You're-
like a partial mask.
I was pretty
Albino,
grotesque and
yeah.
horrifying to begin with. So this is just.
No, I know,
par
but
for
you're
the
like
course.
adding more to it. You need to like lose a limb and get like
A tentacle limb.
That was 100% where I was going with this.
But
like
he-
that's why I want the scar so badly. I'm just going to become increasingly horrific
But,
as I.
but he
interact.
has
love it.
but he has couture clothes, so
Yeah.
that makes up for everything.
Yeah, fan of the opera.
Everything.
Are you a
The
fan of
more-
his clothing?
The more
No,
hideous
I'm
I am
making
on
it-
the
I make
inside, the more
clothes for
beautiful
him.
I will be on the outside.
I make
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah, you
make
know
it at
him.
8 o'clock, and I'm gonna tick 2 segments.
Yes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I make clothes for
I
him
love
to
it.
make up for the fact that like this terrible accident happened.
Yeah. It's like,
Okay.
You know what's really in veils.
So we'll roll for Bruce's healing. We
Okay.
decided last time it was 2
Yeah,
dice.
yes.
So go ahead and roll.
Well,
that.
that'd be cool if you had
Alright.
like a top.
So
like
this
a
is healing
top
1.
hat with like a veil. And
So
stuff.
just
Oh,
roll
yeah,
it to
that'd
see
be
how many
pretty cool.
segments you're getting.
Oh.
like,
It's like a half
Yeah,
veil.
healing action
fine
Right,
black
okay.
lace.
So is it
Tuxedo
just one
mask.
segment per
Tuxedo
success?
mask.
How
It
how
depends
do
on
we-
what you roll.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
So that's 2 failures.
Oh.
So what's
See,
the
I
so
was-
okay
I was
so
in
1
back.
tick. So the healing clock just fills
My
up and
face
then
gets bitten
resets.
off.
Okay.
So move
I'll
all your
become
harm
a
down by
true
1
swan.
level.
Okay.
The
And
coyote
so
itself.
it's with your
Where's
next
the wood?
downtime action, it is impossible for you to move it down again because you need 4 segments, and the max ticks you can get is 3.
Oh, so a double 6 is only a 3.
Oh no, you're right. A double 6 would click it
Right.
up to a full clock.
Okay.
So you want to take your second downtime action, and just heal again?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that.
If I roll a double 1, do I get more injured because I'm
No,
horrible?
you just take
okay.
1 segment.
Because like I thought that was your spleen. You don't need that spleen, do you?
My spleen.
Nope. So
Nope.
just take 1 segment.
All right. So sad.
Yeah, move all your harm down by 1 level.
Yep.
So you shouldn't have level 3 harm anymore.
Nope.
And that's good. Okay, so both of your downtime actions are done. Caelin, what's your second downtime action?
More project.
More project? Which project?
Dolls. We're dolls.
Okay, roll it.
What though?
She's trying to figure out information about the ivory doll. She's trying to figure out what it
Oh,
is. And
yeah, cool.
it's sufficiently old that she needs to like research through libraries and talk to people about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
5. So you're consorting again, or okay? So tick off 2 ticks. So yeah, like you're asking around about this thing, and people are like, I don't like. A lot of people don't know what it is at all, and some people are all telling you, it looks to be some sort of like, they say it's like a sealing device, like some sort of entrapment device used to contain something.
That's why I wanted to know. Is like, do I recognize this person?
They tell you that your information seems to be telling you that it can be used to either lock or unlock something.